Alright guys, so welcome back to another video. In this video I'm going to be talking about the Overwatch character Moira, and I know, if you like my channel, then I've been doing a lot of gaming videos recently, and my next video will likely be a review of a movie, so I'm going to be straying away from my gaming content a little and doing something different. I mean, I have done some reviews of things before, but anyway, stay tuned for that, and let's begin the video. So guys, today I'm going to be talking about the character in Overwatch known as Moira. Moira was added, I would say, almost around 2 years ago at this point? Or 1 year ago? No, 2. And whatever, it doesn't matter. Anyway, she was added as, like a healer character. But one of her perks was that she was also able to do damage. She was a healer damage mix. So, it really made sense at the time because of the growing want for mixed heroes. But as we go into the future, and what I'm going to be talking about in this episode, how nowadays she needs some big changes to become relevant again, and how we need to fix Moira and figure out how. Now, I'm going to be presenting my ideas on how we could fix Moira. My first idea is I think they should keep mostly the same character. It should be mostly the same abilities. Not many. There are going to be some big changes I'm suggesting here, but not many changes that are to ability cooldowns per se, or how much healing she could do. My suggestion is to change her orb. Now, if you didn't know, Moira has an orb as her secondary ability. And if you throw out the orb, you can either choose to throw it out as a damage orb or a healing orb. Now, I think that the orbs should stay the same, but what the orb does should change. Now, Moira is very based on this duality of healing and damage. So, that's kind of her character. But I think that they should change that a little. Maybe make it so that, maybe the orb, instead of doing healing and damage, can do, say, damage boosting and speed boosting. The damage boost will last as long as the orb is nearby, and if the speed will last I think 2 seconds maybe after the after the speed orb hits them. It'll give them a speed boost of 2 times for 3 seconds, or as long as it hits them plus 3 seconds. Anyway, I think that might be a good ability to add to the character. And that's kind of my main focus. Why I think this is important to change the character in this way is that a lot of other healers rely on utility abilities. Ana has her nano boost and her anti-heal. Mercy has her damage boost and her just average healing and her revives. Lucio has his speed boost and his healing. Most of the healers have their own secondary abilities. Brigitte has her shield, which doubles as a tankish type ability, but it still makes sense because it's helping defend your team and providing aid as they're healing from your damage. Anyway, and she also has her armor packs. There are many things that these characters do that I think is important and provides a utility for their team. What does Moira provide? Damage? Healing? That's really it. I mean, damage is a good one, but now that we have the 2-2-2 roll lock, she's not able to... She just really is half damage, half healer. And you've seen this with other characters like Brig and how they've changed her because she was a half tank, half healer. But I think it's more important to change Moira, as the 2-2-2 meta is the only one that's going to be available. I mean, Brig can make sense in some circumstances, but at this point in the 2-2-2 meta, Moira won't be able to provide enough healing for her team. And even the break changes make it so that she can do a ton more healing, while also being able to still have the high survivability that the previous Brigitte had. Anyway, that's, well, my number one change that I would make is to her orbs and keep really everything else the same. They tried a recent change that I think just didn't work. It was trying to get Moira an ability to leave stuns, but it was a good change, I think. I mean, there were a couple issues with it. It was a good change, though, but I think that wasn't the right idea. That they should have been going for providing her with utility abilities instead of providing her with just buffing her in general. They need to give her a utility ability, and I think that they should replace her orb with a utility orb instead of just a healing or damage orb, which I would suggest a speed boosting orb, or maybe instead of a speed or damage boosting orb, or maybe instead of a speed orb, you could instead do an anti-heal orb, where it provides anti-heal for like maybe 2 seconds after, or 2 to 3 seconds after the person's been stopped hitting with it, and they're unable to heal themselves, instead of a damage orb, and just have the damage boosting orb. But I think she needs to provide a utility, such as almost all the other healers do in the game, except for Zenyatta, who provides his own like utility, kind of the Discord orb, which is still a good utility. It's probably the weakest out of the bunch, but we'll relax in that. Anyway, I'll talk about Zenyatta in another video probably. He's not the one that needs to be worried about at this point. His utility is good enough at the current moment. Anyway, in conclusion, I think she needs changes, and I think the biggest change that we can use is a change to her orbs to make her speed and damage. And anyway, thank you guys for watching. I don't really know how to end this, so I'll just say, eat your carrots, consume your pie, and please subscribe.